I'll show you 5 knots in this video that'll be highly utilitarian and make people think that you can get things done. So don't hit that suggested video button yet. Hello, I'm Jonathan Shaver, and this is Bushcraft Savage. Do you want to create things with your hands? Do you want to hunt and fish? Do you want to accept defeat and give up and die? Are you as cuddly as a kitten and as fierce as a lion? Would you like to be? One word: Bushcraft. If so, hit that subscribe button and be sure to ring the bell so you get notified of future content uploads. Now we got some work to do to turn you into a savage. Okay, savages, the 5 knots I'm going to teach you in this video are the Bowline Knot, the Marlin Spike Hitch, the Truckies Hitch, and the Prusik Knot, and the sheep bend. As a bonus, I'll throw in something that I learned from Dave Canterbury and his group of instructors up at the Pathfinder School, and it's actually really handy to have in your pack in emergencies. Okay guys, to tie a bowline, what you're going to start off with is you're going to make a loop like that. Then you're going to pull that loop over your running end and pull it through and make another loop. This is also how you make a Marlin Spike Hitch. Now, you take your tag in and you run it through. And when you pull it, it's going to tighten up. And there you have a bowline knot. The next knot I'm going to teach you is the Marlin Spike Hitch. It's useful for getting your stuff off the ground or securing like a toggle in a line. So we're going to make a loop like we did on the bowline. And then we're going to pull another loop through that loop, like that. Then we take our toggle and we put it in there and then tighten it down. Then, like say if it was hanging from a tree like so, you hang your gear on, your loop or your gear over top of it. The next knot I'm going to teach you is the double fisherman's knot. For this one, you're going to make a double. These are useful, by the way, these are useful for making loops in line, but you make an overhand knot with your other line running through it, snug it up, and do the same on the other side. Anytime you want to connect 2 pieces of line, this is a good way to do it. And pull them tight, double fisherman's knot. So if you need a loop or you need to connect 2 pieces of rope together or cordage, you can do it this way. Okay, savages, this next knot is the Prusik Hitch. It binds on another line. So you're going to need a loop and take that loop and make a Larks head knot. Now wrap it around. Let's see if it'll work this time. Not up on, there we go. And as you tighten it and dress it up, it will snug down. Now, the neat thing about this knot is if you pull it that way or either direction, it won't slide, but you can push it. The next knot I'm going to teach you is the sheep bend. This knot is useful for joining 2 pieces of line. It's also useful for making loops. So you're going to make a loop at the end, get your other end, get out of here. Now, go through, come around, then go back through, and there you have it, a sheep bend. Okay, savages, if you like what you've seen in the video so far, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps me out. Now we're going to go on to the rapid Ridgeline system that Dave Canterbury and his crew came up with, and it's actually really good to have in your pack for a Ridgeline. Maybe you need a clothesline for when you're out in the bush, you know, anything you need to hang something from. So let's get to it. We're going to take a bowline and we're going to tie it in 30 feet of paracord, and that is so you can make a Marlin Spike Hitch on this end. This isn't a bowline, but this is an older one I made, and it's been out here for months. So put a toggle in there, to tie it off. Now for the trucker's hitch, or what I got taught was the trucker's hitch, apparently it's actually the Truckies hitch. So we make a loop, make another loop like a Marlin Spike hitch. That's going to give us this loop. From our loop, we take our tag end and slide it through. And we're going to pull it tight. Then we're going to come back and we're going to pinch it and put a half hitch in it. And grab the right one. Take a toggle, put it in there. Down here you have your toggles for your tarp. They're Prusik hitches. You hook your loop on, then hook your other tarp on this end and slide it down and tighten it up. Once you get it tight, it will not move. Okay, savages, it's been a pleasure to teach you these knots. There will be a second knots video coming that has the other knots I need in it that you're definitely going to want to check out, because it's got the lashings in it that you pretty much use to build everything. Be sure to subscribe and like the video.